China Monster. Look, I'm shooting a really short thing right now because I've been, like I say, really busy, but you got to go on, and things are developing as they always are. And I want to get back to you because what I've been trying to do is, the flip chart thing. I just want to test this a little bit right now and see how I can do this because I want to get into these types of things, and I don't know how well you can see that, and I need to get into, like a I just can't tell how well that is, how you can see that, and I need to think about how I can do this, because I was going to send this to you in a format that I've got over here. I got all this stuff over here, the DIN A3 side and everything. I was going to make a book and a thing like that, but I'm just going to possibly try and do it like this, but it has to be able to be seen, and I don't think the video is really doing justice to this, so I have to figure that out. I might have to, because I want to make this is dealing with life, and I don't know if you can see this at all, probably not, so I just want to see, maybe you can give me an idea, or maybe I can I zoom while I'm doing this? Oh, I can. Well, that helps a little bit. No, but you can't really understand up. Oh my goodness, I could do a little bit of that then even. Okay. Wait, I gotta spiegel this thing because everything is written in the wrong way. Oh, okay, well I might be able to do a little bit like that. Okay. Because this is the whole idea, but I gotta figure this out. So I'm testing this, and I'm gonna send this to you to see if, just to let you know that this has to do with, these are the five sinus organa, our five senses here, and it has to do with the 30 million. It's all written backwards, so I gotta change things around and whatever, but it has to do with, basically, how our sinus organon take in 30 million bits of information every second, and how this is our consciousness, and how this up here, what we think is our opinion, we create our opinion through past memory, and there are different layers of this, and this will have to be done in a better way where this is quickly retrievable, and this is here hard memory. It's not really quickly retrievable, and it's not really conscious, but it's kind of very deep. And this down here are belief systems, and it's not questioned. And down here is trauma. What I wanted to get with you about and all this other stuff. Because what happens in life, I'll do a little bit of this right now, then I'll send it to see if you can get anything of this, because I've turned this all around, is that this is our consciousness right here. Here. And this is like a great big satellite schüssel that covers all of this stuff down here. Covers it all. This is like a great big satellite schüssel. And you don't see anything. You just live and feel stuff that's coming in to your sinus organon, and immediately when you see something, what happens is that this stuff that's down here, I don't know if you can see this very well, because I got these like roots that are here, roots that are here, roots that are here, roots that are here. The trauma has this unique thing that has a very strong effect on how you make your opinion, because your opinion is a conglomeration of this past memory that you don't think about in your consciousness. Your consciousness here, that's your Gegen, this is the present tense. It happens like, it lasts for a few seconds. It has a few seconds in the past, a few seconds in the future. That's kind of what we live in. And the process, how your soul energy evaluates, has to do with lots of other graphs here that I'm dealing with here, and how that works with public opinion, and how this is stuff that I'm working with Tony with, and so it's really good that I can use her as I'm getting things going. But my point is right now, and I'll get done with this because I was just testing this, is that this Satellitenschlüssel is like a one-way mirror, and what happens is when you reattach something, you get in contact with some kind of idea, some kind of stimuli, immediately from your trauma area, from your belief systems area, from your hard memory area, and from your quickly retrievable memory, which also very quickly, a few seconds ago, that's always kind of present in here. But this stuff gets thrown up and spiegelt in this, and you have an attitude, you have a feeling, you have an understanding of what you're dealing with, and then you make an opinion. But that opinion is not you. Right here, I have to get into the different types of consciousness and stuff. The opinion that you're making, you think you are making this. You think this is, but it's like electromagnetism. Your opinion comes up with, and this covers that. You can't even see it. It comes up from down here. So the point, and that's people that live in subconscious unawareness. They have opinions and reactions, and they do things, but it's all formed from down here. The trauma has the biggest bite on what happens up here, because it is the deepest and the strongest, and your subconscious world, is like huge compared to your conscious activity right now. And when you think you're alive, when you're doing this stuff, you're going through life and everything. So I'm just testing this. I want you to know that I've been working on this, and then how peoples are then, this has to do with something completely different. How that information is processed in a different time, when you're a baby, when you're little, and all these different things, sexuality, group orientation, how when it passes through this, it gets labeled and stuff like that. That's another thing. And this has, so these are all, but right now, the second here, this is all this shit that I deal with, Tony and stuff about. Right here, it has to do with occupational politics and how, from the power structures, the power beyond that we know about, the man, all that stuff, they have in each group, 2 different groups, they're advisors that pretend to be this, but they just want to dominate these people, dominate these people's control, have them fighting each other so that everything stays the same, and so that in occupational politics, and then how that works, like, in like an organization like the theater, different places where you have all these different types of groups, you have one power structure that's got all these different advisors. So these are the things I want to get into about, and I was just testing it. I have to see how this works. So get back to me. I love you. And we'll talk about everything else. I'm going to go jogging, and I want to get back to this because this is what I want to do with you guys. And, realize what part of your opinion is being created without your even knowledge of it, This is what I want to, there's a couple things like I said to you when you were there with your girlfriend. I don't remember her name. But, and how much people are, because the trick, this is called, when that's completely covered, and you're just living life, and you're living off subconscious, most adults that I know for a long time, a very long time, are completely living with anger, and, you have to do this, it's subconscious. There's a lot of trauma in there, that's taken over. The trick eventually is to realize how this game works, and then to slowly take the spiegel away and look down and relive that stuff that you've got down there and liberate it and become aware why I got it, who, and all of your belief systems, what you think is good or bad, most people's is completely, wacko. It's really weird. They say, I like to be this religion, that, and everything else is bad, or whatever. And after they realize, well, it was my dad, my mom, they change it, and then they realize what reality is, the ultimate consciousness. I'm testing this. I'm going to get back to you. All right. So I'm going to do this right now, and just want to see how this is, and let you know that I'm going to send this to you. I hope you can see it. I love you. Bye.